Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What are we doing today?
Today is episode 2 of Tact Packtics.
Yeah. So this is our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game that we're going to be playing for I don't know how long. We'll see.
We'll see. Charlotte's playing.
Nala Jenkins.
Nice.
Barbarian Extraordinaire.
Barbarian Extraordinaire.
Nala is a 2-foot 6-inch kobold with a 5-foot tall greatsword that she drags around behind her and skips and jumps and never stops talking.
Nice. And I'm the DM, which means I control everything else.
Right. That's how it works here.
Right on. So this is episode 2, which means we had episode 1, which is a quick recap from Nala's mouth.
Nala's point of view?
Sure.
Okay, let's look at my notes here and see what they say. We're on the road. We were so hungry we had to look for food, but we asked some deers if they could help us because Nala didn't want to eat the deers. But they were kind of scared of her and pointed her back in the direction of the road because Nala said, "Where are the things that are scary? Because I want to eat those." The road was scary. Anyway, it didn't work out. So she found some berries, picked the whole bush, and brought it back to her companion, Kella.
Yep.
Kella ate the berries and Nala ate the bush.
It worked out.
They also found an abandoned wagon, and Nala ran towards it thinking she could find friends and help. But no, she found bandits, and they attacked her right away. So she got mad, and she raged, and she killed 2 of them. 1 ran away. And she also, when the bandit captain came along, she scared the wits out of him, and he went running into the wood with pee and all behind him. I over-exaggerate. He did not pee.
Yeah, I didn't remember describing that particularly, but
no,
that's okay.
In Nala's mind. This is from her point of view, right?
Exactly.
So, and then they searched the wagon to see what was in it, and they found furs, and they found mead, and Kella thought that they should sell the mead, and Nala thought they should return the mead so that they could be heroes. Anyway, they decided they're going to split something. Anyway, they're like, how are we going to get the wagon back to town? And Nala said, I can just carry it or push it or pull it or whatever. So she started pulling the wagon back to Waterdeep. And that's where we left off.
Nice. What dice are you using today for episode 2?
Today I'm going to be using Cherry Blossom. These are also dice from Kraken. They're a little bit bigger than the normal dice that they usually make. I don't know the millimeters, don't ask me that. But if you're interested, you can look on the Kraken website.
Yep.
These are probably a discontinued color. They came with 2 D20s, 4 6s, and an interesting D2.
Nice.
Krakens on one side and one's on the other.
Yeah.
Am I going to have a good game today? We'll see. I call Kraken. I got a 1.
You are in trouble. I am going to be using a set of dice that I will always have to use when this particular character comes out, which I won't tell you about because it hasn't come out yet.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be using Grape Soda, which is also a Kraken set. Nice dark purpley swirl with silver. And then Ether Stone, which I thought was called Blood Moss. And it's kind of this weird purpley red green. It's very cool. So that's what I'm going to be using today.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to begin?
I am.
Excellent. You have gotten a long rest.
Oh, wonderful. So I get to erase my rage.
Yep.
And I get to just I had a short rest before in the last campaign, but I got back up to 50.
Yep.
So I'll just put 50.
And you get half your level, rounded down, of your hit dice returned to you.
So I get 2 hit dice back.
Nice.
And I'll just erase my initiative from last game. Sometimes you get to roll more than 1 initiative. But where we're doing short episodes, I only got to roll initiative 1 time last time.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, Nala pulled the cart full of crates of wagons and mead and a little bit of food for the rest of the day, which it was late afternoon, so it wasn't that much. Mm-hmm. You found a nice place to camp, and you camped. Kella took most of the night's watch since she's getting a ride on the wagon and you're the one that's pulling it.
That makes sense, yeah.
So I don't know if she planned that or if you just fell asleep and she just was the only one that stayed up.
I don't know. Nala's probably be pretty tired from pulling the wagon, though.
Exactly. All right, so you wake up the next morning. You have a little bit of food because there's quite a bit of dry jerky, dry rations stashed in the cart for a long journey.
And I forgot to mention that you told me that Nala was hungrier than she had ever been before last session.
Yeah. And it's not like in that moment, it's just all the time.
She's still hungry?
She's not always starved. She's just hungrier than she's ever been before.
That's just scary.
Like her appetite has been jacked up by something.
Well, we need to get this cart back so I can be hero and get free food.
There you go. Okay. So, you get back on the cart. Nothing bothered you through the night. And Nala's going to continue pulling the cart.
Yes.
Excellent. Athletics check with advantage.
Oh, that's good. That would be a 20 altogether.
You are pulling the cart. And you're gaining a little bit of speed today.
I'm getting used to it.
I guess so. And you're just going. Kella's sitting there going, I still can't believe this is happening, but okay.
I think probably what happened, she's pulling it better today, is she realized she should put her sword in the wagon.
There you go.
She was only pushing it with one hand last episode.
Over her shoulder, just, I got this. Kella's like, put the sword in the
wagon, and she's got two hands this time.
Okay, no, that's totally working.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. About midday, Kella calls out and says, Nala!
Yeah!
Do you want to take a rest? Have something to eat?
Okay, I guess so.
Okay. You pull over?
Yep.
Okay. So she gets out some dry rations. Breaks the seal on yet another jug of that fine honey mead.
Oh, the more we drink, the less we're going to have rewards.
She's like, that's okay. There's only a little bit of this. There's a lot of really fine fur stuff that we can split. And I did some calculations, and I'm pretty sure if we split it 50-50, if you want to sell it all, you can split the profits 50-50. We'll make about 25 gold apiece.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah. I have contacts.
But, okay, what if I just want to give it back to its rightful owner so I can get rewards?
Well, then we're going to have to split it before we get to the city, so I can stash my half, so I can sell it later. And then you can return the cart and its fine furs back to whoever owns it, because I have no idea who owns this.
Maybe we can figure that out.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on the road!
Okay.
And you keep pushing them more.
Yeah.
Excellent. A couple hours later, you can tell that Kella is getting a little bit excited. She perks up. She starts talking a little bit.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah, she's
like she starts butting into like my conversation.
Sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. Although she doesn't do it like rudely.
Oh no.
She does not want to make you mad.
She joins in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you figure it might be because you guys should be getting close to Waterdeep soon.
And how come we haven't met anybody on the road?
Well, it is late in the season.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be... I hope I didn't mention this before. I don't think I mentioned the season before.
No.
Okay. If I did, I'm sure someone will tell me.
I don't remember what the season is, so I don't think you said it.
Mid to late autumn.
Okay.
Yeah. So at night there is a bite to the air. The leaves have already all turned.
Yeah.
There's mostly evergreen, so there's not a lot of trees to see that. But yeah, it would be odd for somebody to go on a long distance trading thing.
Right at the end of blueberry season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
Yeah.
That's more like summer, and we had a blueberry bush last episode.
Yeah, I guess a lot of the blueberries would have been kind of shriveled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we ate them anyway.
You guys were starved.
We didn't notice we were too starved.
Hungry. Yeah. So that's why you haven't really seen a lot. It was actually kind of odd that there was a cart full of furs headed south right before winter.
Yeah. Well, Nala doesn't think of that. She's just like, man, if someone would just pass me with a horse and I could talk my way into getting a horse, then I could put a horse on here.
Yep, and it doesn't happen.
Anyway, she keeps pushing.
Okay.
What does Kella talk about?
What does Kella talk about? That's a good question. She asks Nala what she's going to do when she gets to Waterdeep.
What I'm going to do when I get to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
I like to just see what comes my way, and then I make up my mind at the time. I don't usually ever make plans.
Okay.
But I would like to see some sights.
There are plenty of sights to see in Waterdeep.
I would like to have a pet.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to meet some new people.
Lots of people in Waterdeep.
And I wouldn't mind to have some stew.
You can definitely get stew pretty much anywhere in Waterdeep.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. How about you?
Well, I work for this organization.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of business.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to sell this first.
Right.
So, we're always looking for someone who can... You know, it's dangerous being in, like, trying to, like, make coin in this realm. There's lots of monsters, bandits, so...
Because when you go to make the coins at your coin making factory, they come and try to steal them?
No.
Oh.
We don't do that. That would be illegal.
Who makes the coins then?
The realm.
So, when you need more, why can't you just make them yourself?
Because they're made out of gold and you need to get the gold.
Oh.
Or you can do things like make furs and sell them for the coin that already exists.
A lot of work that you could just make your own coins.
Yeah, people tried that. They usually get in trouble. It's called counterfeiting. It's one of those things where...
Lesson number 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, people frown when you eat people.
Yeah.
People frown on it when you make your own money.
No, make own money. Okay.
Now, should you find some gold, like you find like a big chunk of gold,
Yep.
you can go sell it for gold.
Oh, I'd rather do that than like, because furs come from animals, and that's not very nice. And
I'm going to say one.
I will find a reusable source of a plant-based material that can be manufactured into clothing. In Nala speak.
There you go. First hemp-based store, Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
It's all hemp.
Or bamboo.
Or bamboo. There you go.
Yeah.
Bamboo. Nice. Kella's like, okay. And then Kella looks around and seems to be somewhat alarmed.
What's wrong, Kella? I'm pushing the way.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I noticed that she's alarmed.
Well, she stopped talking suddenly.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like, Nala.
Yeah.
Slow down for a second.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm stopped.
And as soon as Nala stops, that's when you notice that the ground is trembling. It's like shaking.
Throw me my sword. Throw me my sword.
I can't throw that thing.
Oh. I run up into the wagon to get my sword.
Okay. It was, at the beginning of the day, a fairly sunny day. A little chilly, but not too bad. Mm-hmm. It's gotten quite rapidly overcast. Almost a little foggy. It's kind of dark. Mm-hmm. It keeps getting darker. Like there's a thick fog just rolling out of the woods and across the road.
That's weird.
Yeah. Kella is kind of takes out her little hand crossbow and I'm going to hide under the wagon, and hops down and hides under the wagon.
I'm going to put the brake on in the wagon and stand right on top of where the driver would sit with my sword out.
Okay. So you're just standing up there, you got the sword out. Rumbling's getting louder. It's definitely coming from this direction. Mm-hmm. Getting closer. It's getting closer. Mm-hmm. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. I want to peer into the darkness.
The darkness. That's good.
Well, you said it was getting darker and darker.
Yeah. I mean,
and
it doesn't
the fog.
get...
I want to peer into the fog, and I'm going to wait. And if something comes out and goes crazy, I'm going to, like, jump off the cart, and I'm going to rush towards it.
Oh,
and then try to talk to it.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that works. You hear the sound of trees and branches and brush being snapped.
Gosh, I should have
pushed over,
ritual cast Speak with Animals.
Trampled. You hear loud, deep, rumbling grunts, but all of them seem to be tinged with fear.
Oh dear.
And then you can barely make out in the fog these big, bulky blotches of something moving closer towards you as the fog just gets thicker and thicker. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. Everything around you is just like solid gray.
This is really weird.
It is. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, do I see it coming?
You do.
I have advantage on this because I'm a barbarian.
Barely, but you do.
That's only a 13, though.
A 13?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you needed, was a 13.
Goodness.
Had it written down right here in my notes. So, you see one of these great big huge whatever it is moving. It's a little bit bigger than the trees, like taller.
Holy.
And definitely like 3 times wider than these trees. It's just this big bulky mass. And it bounds out of the woods, lands on the road right next to the wagon. Everything shakes. There's a whole bunch of them all around you, all just coming towards you. And then one of them just pushes his way through you and the cart, snap it in half.
How am I going to pull that to water deep?
I don't know.
Oh, that made her very angry.
22 bludgeoning damage.
To Nala.
Halved because you made your dex save.
Thank goodness.
So only 11. And now that this thing has landed and snapped your wagon in half and is right next to you as you lie there on the ground with your sword, you see this huge, just all bulky. You don't know if it's muscle or just fat or both, but just bulk.
And I've never seen anything like this before, ever.
It's huge. It's humanoid. It's got these
humanoid.
dull eyes.
Huh.
It's got like this short, scraggly hair that's kind of sticking out in all these tufts. And he's like 12 feet tall.
Yikes.
He's like a big giant. And he kind of looks around confused. And then you hear this from way back there, this just screeching from the sky. And he stops looking around confused. He's completely replaced with fear and jumps back into the mist and keeps running. And there you're just surrounded by like a herd of giants fleeing something.
Wow.
Roll initiative.
That's not a good situation to be in.
Oh, nice. What you get?
13.
13, going before Kella. If Kella's even still alive.
Oh, dear.
She was under the wagon.
Oh, no.
With a crash, 6 hill giants land all around you. They both start yelling at each other in some kind of crazy language. Do you know giant?
Nope.
No? You don't know what they're saying. But they're barking commands at each other, and it's just loud roaring. And they start to, completely ignoring you in the wagon,
That's good.
they start scrambling around, plunging their big meaty hands into the dirt and pulling up these big rocks. And they start gathering rocks.
Okay.
Big rocks.
Okay.
What do you do?
I think... How many hill giants?
6 of them.
Would Nala have ever... Nala never saw a hill giant before in her life.
Hill giant? I don't think so, no.
She probably doesn't think she can take on 6 hill giants. Maybe 2 hill giants.
They are huge.
She's going to look for Kella.
Look for Kella? Okay.
Quietly.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Ooh, that's really, really, really good. 18 plus 6 is 24.
That is really good. So Nala quietly picks herself up, scrambles over to the ruins of the cart, looks underneath it, and finds Killa underneath the cart, still alive.
Oh, good.
Her face is gone like a pale white.
Oh, dear.
One of her legs is trapped or possibly crushed under a section of the wagon, and she's pinned there.
Oh, no.
And she's like, Nala, get me out of here. I think my leg's broke. What's happening?
There's giants.
Okay, let's just stay right where we are.
Well, should I get your leg out, or...
Yeah, let's do that. Or maybe you should leave it. I don't know. I don't want to move.
I don't have any first aid.
Yeah, I don't really have that either. What are the giants doing?
Getting rocks.
Okay, go kill them.
All of the giants are
I don't
6.
know.
Have you ever...
She's freaking out.
Okay. I'm going to give her a mead bottle, and I'm going to...
Here you go.
I'm going to...
And she drinks it.
I'm going to... With my back up against the wagon, I'm just going to, like, wait and see what these giants are going to be going after, and I'm going to decide whose side I'm on after that.
Okay. Kelly begins drinking. Heavily.
Okay.
Because she's in a lot of pain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You, with your awesome stealth check, manage to stay hidden. They can't see you. They can't hear you. You're under the wagon. And they have spent, half a minute or so just gathering this great big thing of stones as other giants are running by and continuing to run. You imagine that once the fog clears, there's going to be a very clear path of trampled trees leading across the road and then continuing towards the coast. Then they start to thin out a little bit, and you see something dark, like a shadow in the fog, fly over top.
Okay.
And it blots out all light for a couple of seconds as it flies by.
Do I think it's a dragon?
It could be a dragon.
Nala kind of loves dragons.
Yeah. It roars.
Does it sound like a dragon?
It sounds like a dragon.
Because
And
she
it
knows
is.
what dragons sound like.
It's big enough that it could definitely be a dragon. It could be something else that's huge and winged and roars like a dragon, but it could definitely be a dragon.
I don't have a ton of good options here. Because she wouldn't want to kill a dragon.
Yeah.
Just because she likes dragons. And she doesn't want to have to try to take out 6 giants by herself. And she can't pick up Kella and just run.
Nope.
I'm going to wait and see what the winged creature is.
Okay. Do you want to have any kind of action readied?
The only thing she has ranged is a little hand crossbow.
Okay. So just stay hidden?
Yep.
Okay. And I suppose you could have the dodge action ready. Something attacks you, they'll have disadvantage.
Well, I can't have the dodge action and a ranged attack ready.
Oh, you're going to ready a ranged dodge?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant that's all I had, so I didn't want to do that.
No.
Okay. So you do have your hand crossbow out. If anything attacks you, you're going to shoot it.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. The dark shadow that blots out most of the sky wings past again, causing the mist to swirl. And every time it does that, the mist deepens and darkens even more, almost like there's smoke mixed in with it.
I feel like this is a dragon.
Yeah. And the dragon goes by one more time.
A fiery dragon.
And then lands right in front of you all. And the 6 giants just roar and start pitching rocks at it. It is a massively huge dragon.
I'm actually going to wait until the dragon takes out the giants.
Okay.
It's not going to take that long.
It's not going to take that long.
I'm sure.
Okay.
And then after I'll talk to the dragon.
Sure. The dragon, you look at it, the experiences that Nala has had with dragons.
Well,
This dragon...
Yeah.
Yeah. This dragon is twice the size of any dragon she's
really?
ever seen. It is pitch black. And not just pitch black in scale, but like almost like darkness is flowing off of it. It seems almost like it is smoking all the time.
It's corrupted.
So you don't know. It looks across at these 6 hill giants and your broken down wagon in the middle. Its eyes are just this deep glowing ember with just smoke constantly roiling out of it.
This isn't a good situation.
And then its mouth pulls back in this wicked grin as it just sees everything, and then just roars, which means everybody's gonna have to make some saves.
Even me and Kella? Am I in range to have to make the saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see it.
Okay.
And you can hear it.
Okay.
And as it roars, it's just billowing smoke, and it comes out and it kind of rises, and everything darkens. It's almost like you're in perpetual twilight because there's just darkness everywhere. You can't even see like the back half of the dragon anymore. It's so dark.
So not advantage because I love dragons.
Correct.
What kind of save is it?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Hooray!
I'm going to roll for Kella first.
I think it passed.
That's nice. Kella did not. Now I got to roll for the hill giants. What do they have for a bonus of wisdom? They don't. Excellent. And excellent. Okay. What did you roll?
20!
A nat 20?
Yep.
What do you add to it?
Plus a 1.
Plus 1?
I fail?
It has a DC of 21. You are not supposed to pass that. Nobody is supposed to pass that. Nobody else around here passes that.
And now I was like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
You hear the sound of shattering pottery, and you realize Kella, in her absolute terror, has like smashed the top off another one and is drowning herself in mead.
I only
She
gave
is
her one
terrified.
bottle.
She somehow had another one with her.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she is drinking
We are
them.
not gonna make any money off of this mead. And not money, but fame or glory or heroicism.
Yeah. The 6 hill giants all cower, but they aren't running at all.
Yeah.
And then the dragon just kind of grins and says, "Cower, fools. Prepare to die." And now let's go.
She's gonna... this could be a really short campaign because she's gonna walk out.
Okay. She just walks out from underneath the cart.
And a draconic.
Nice.
Hello, Mr. Dragon or Mrs. Hi, Dragon. After you dispose of those giants, I was wondering if we could have a friendly conversation.
It's like his head kind of dips down and gets right up to you. So you're now looking right into like the nostrils of this thing.
Yeah.
As smoke billows out of it and just wafts all over you. And then it turns a little bit so its eye staring right at you narrows.
Yeah.
Little morsel, I suggest you get out of the way. Now.
Okay.
So now I got her sword.
Well, she would. No, she had a crossbow out.
Right. And then
She's just like over her shoulder.
Okay. Is that all Nala is doing?
Yeah, I'll get out of your way while you get rid of those treats.
Excellent. The 6 hill giants all toss stones at the dragon. At least they're trying to. It's difficult because they are terrified out of their mind. But they're going to try. They're going to try. Ooh, that's a horrible roll. That misses. One throws a rock and misses it completely. Another one throws a rock and misses it completely. Another one throws a rock and hits it square in the side, and the rock bounces off its scale, hits the ground, doing absolutely nothing to the dragon whatsoever. The 4th one chucks a rock, and does that hit? Not at all! And I think this is the last one. I got so excited with my rolls, I actually forgot to count how many I was doing. I think this is my last one. This one almost hits you.
Oh my.
Yeah. Completely missing the
I
dragon.
backed up to the wagon again. I got out of his way.
Okay.
Yep.
Good enough. It turns,
Or her way.
glaring at the fool giants that are attempting to attack it.
They are fools.
Yeah. What does it do next? It is going to just breathe on 3 of them, and just dark flames of shadow and fire that emit no light but actually darken there like it's drinking the light just sweeps across 3 of them. They all try to get away, which means they are going to do dexterity saving throws. Where is that now? Here it is. Dexterity saving throw. Let's see if they can hit that DC. Nope. Not even with a nat 20 did they manage to escape that at all.
You didn't even have to roll.
Nope. I was rolling for like speed's sake. And then as I was rolling, I'm like, ooh, not 20. That's when I found the DC. I'm like, that doesn't even do it. Okay. Wow. I should have got more dice. $67 damage
To a hill giant.
to a hill giant from Shadow Flames.
They must be bloody.
They are definitely bloody. Totally bloody. Just screams and roars of pain and anguish, getting weaker and weaker. And then the flames, the Shadow Flames, disappear. The fog rolls back in as these three almost desiccated. Most of their bulk is like shriveled and gone, and their skin has gone pale white.
Oh no.
Yeah. Whew.
I don't know if he can reason with this dragon.
He just chuckles. What does Nala do now?
She's gonna shoot a crossbow at one of the hill giants.
Okay, you got 3 over here that have not been hit, and you got the 3 over here that have been desiccated, and it's awful.
Well, I might as well put them out of their misery to show that I'm on the dragon's side.
Okay, shoot one.
How far are they from me? Because my hand crossbow only has a range of 30 feet. 30 to 60.
Yeah, 30 is good. You can hit one at 30.
Okay. And now, do I still get 2 attacks even if it's a ranged weapon?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just roll them both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 21 will probably hit him.
21 definitely.
But
they wear no armor whatsoever.
I don't think 8 will hit them.
An 8 does not.
The one that got hit will take a 5 piercing damage.
5 whole damage. So, this thing's just like, and there's like darkness that, it's almost like they're bleeding from their eyes, except it's black.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then it's like this little arrow, thud, and doesn't even notice it.
And I I'm helping!
Okay. Kella's gonna fight the fear with the help of alcohol. And fails miserably. Is still terrified. The hill giants, all, even in their terror, need to try to kill this thing or they're going to die. So they start chucking more rocks. The 3 that are not desiccated run up with like these big tree trunk clubs and start trying to hammer away at this poor dragon. Poor dragon was probably a poor choice of words. I don't know if the dragon's all that poor.
He's probably not.
To be honest.
Or her.
That's a miss. That is also a miss. That is also a miss. They don't hit. And the 3 with the tree trunks cannot actually run up and try to attack it.
Because they were feared.
They are. They're just going to try to shake the fear off. Which they can do at the end of their turn. I do believe. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I don't even know why I'm rolling. They can't make it.
They'll be feared forever.
They can't
Until
make...
they're dead.
Wow. That's crazy. Even with a nat 20, that nets them a 19, which means they're frightened, they're terrified. The 3 of them just bolt. There's really nothing for them to do. They turn and run, which enrages the dark, shadowy dragon. But I'll get them later. Instead, he claws at the other ones. The one that you shot with the bolt,
Yep.
2 claws flash out and separate its torso into several chunks.
Good job.
And it falls to the ground dead. What do? There are 3 of them that are bolting. One's dead. 2 of them are still sitting there trying to chuck rocks.
I'll just shoot at not the ones that are running.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. I got a 20, nat 20.
Nat 20, that hits.
And I got a 17 plus 6.
Also hits.
23.
Nice.
So I might as well roll my crit-tastic crit first.
Absolutely.
And I got a 6 plus a 3 is 9 piercing.
9 piercing, nice.
And then my regular hit on the same guy, if he's not dead,
Yeah.
is 5 piercing.
Okay.
Dragon life!
So he's looking at like his 3 friends, companions, abandoning him, running away, and he's sitting there like, I'm gonna die. And he picks up a rock and doesn't even notice it.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. All you can hear from under the cart is Kella going glug, 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 as she's like drinking the mead. And it seems to be working. And it's the foe's turn. The three of them are just bolting. They jump into the woods, getting away. The other three are like, ah, and they start whipping rocks. The one that came with the bolts actually seemed to maybe have felt that because it chucks a rock at you.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So, start with the dragon. That does not hit. Starting with the dragon, that doesn't hit. But throwing a rock at you is a 12.
That misses me.
Yeah.
I have an armor class of 15.
Rock just goes whipping by your head, and they're like, that was a big rock. I do not want to get hit by that rock.
I sure don't, because I'll probably get smushied.
Okay. So then it turns and looks at the one that just chucked a rock at you and seems more enraged by that than anything else.
Uh-oh.
And then swipes out with a claw and another claw, and then his tail and it just dies.
Do I think the dragon's protecting me, or do I think he thinks that I'm a bigger threat than him now because the giant tried to kill me?
Well, it is your turn. You can take a moment, ponder this, and study it, and roll insight if you want to spend your turn doing it.
Yeah, I feel like I should do that.
Roll insight.
Insight is a +1. And I got a 4, so I got a 5.
Other than the fact that it seemed genuinely angry by the fact that this thing attacked you instead of it, you don't know.
I'll just peek my head out. Good job, dragon!
Okay.
And not do anything this round.
Okay. Kella you see Kella's arm just kind of reaching out.
I step on it.
Okay. Kella, disabled. Enough.
I have a reaction to step.
Sure.
Or should I let her do it?
No, you can reaction step.
Step.
Roll.
Just wait around. Just wait around.
Roll an attack roll to see if you can grapple her arm.
I don't want to hurt her though, because she's already dying from her leg.
It's not for damage. It's for like grappling.
So just
sort
like
of.
an attack-based strength.
Yeah.
But I'm not proficient in grappling, so.
Yeah.
17 plus 4, so.
Yeah.
21.
So you managed to step on her arm.
Or just like nudge it, like. Just wait around.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. The entire ground and the wagon and everything around you is shaking and trembling as the dragon takes a step or two. And then just ignoring the hill giant that's left, the desiccated one, it actually steps over top of it. So this thing is actually underneath the dragon. And the dragon just breathes more of these shadow flames into the woods, and you hear the three that were fleeing cry out and just horrible, horrible pain and torment. They're freaking out.
How am I going to make this dragon love me?
I don't know. It's your go.
Now it just sticks her head out a little tiny bit. Way to go!
Is that all she's doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Kyla's like, get off my arm! I gotta shoot these things. We're all gonna die!
The dragon's winning. We have to be friends with it.
The dragon's gonna kill us!
It can't kill us.
She's also slurring her words quite a bit.
Because if it kills us, the adventure's over.
You can make a new character.
Yep, I could. Yep, I know. But now I was trying to think of a way to get out of it.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's make a contested
Athletics
check. As she tries to wrestle
Oh dear.
her arm away. She's got a 7. Beat that.
I got a 5 because
You
I
got
rolled a 1.
She's like, get off of me! And she
Her
succeeds.
drunkenness like startled me. I didn't really anticipate how drunk she was.
Drunk power.
It's like a drunk monk.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So the dragon appears to be ignoring this last hill giant in favor of laughing, taunting, and trying to breathe shadowy flames and attack the three that were trying to get away. So the giant, looking up because it's currently underneath this dragon, just kind of looks at it and then picks up the big trunk club and then turns and looks at you and then just runs over and tries to hit you.
Doesn't the dragon get an attack of opportunity?
No, because the dragon is so big that the giant has not left its threat range.
Oh dear.
That's how big this dragon is. Okay, so first I rolled 8, 9, 10, 11.
Miss.
And then I rolled 23.
Hit. Not even raging.
For 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
She just comes right down. Thud!
She's bloody.
Is your go.
I rage.
Nala rages.
And I hit at that guy recklessly.
Recklessly!
Oh, that means I get 2 hits, but they're both even because normally she has disadvantage because she's a small creature with a greatsword.
Pact Tactics. You need to have an ally.
5 feet of another ally.
So your ally has to be 5 feet from the thing you're targeting.
Right.
Okay, so she's not. Because the
No,
thing's...
she's under the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kella is... Yeah.
And I don't think the dragon's my ally
No.
at this moment.
No. Okay, no,
I
just
still
wanted...
get 2 hits.
Just wanted to double check that. Yep.
Regular.
Yep.
I just need to crit.
Okay.
And I didn't. But I think I hit on both because I got a 23 on one.
Yep.
And I got an 18 on the other.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's 46 plus 8 plus 2. Or do you want me to roll the damage separate?
Oh, no. Roll it all together.
So that's a 10. 15 plus 8 is 23. Plus my rage damage is another 4. So that's 27.
27 damage. So the giant's just just kind of hovering above you, even though it has lost a lot of its mass from whatever this breath flame did. It almost like burned the flesh from him, shrinking him.
Oh dear. I don't want that to happen to Nala.
Is still just massive and huge, and just kind of like you're like this little tiny thing, and he's like, Arr.
Yeah.
And
Basically, like carving out his pinky toe.
yeah, and then just kind of reach behind you, and then just this sword, and it slashes through his side, and he's like, oh!
I can't reach that tall.
It's a 5-foot long sword.
Okay, so it gets 7 feet up.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it was his hip.
Okay.
You're like, ah, and you hit this other hip. And he's like, ah.
Does change first fall?
Maybe, yeah. His torn, ragged, disgusting, like high diaper of clothes slides down to his knees.
Oh, good. He gets disadvantage.
Maybe. And then Kella's arm is just like, ah.
Do it!
She misses totally.
Kella!
And the dragon roars again, yelling and screaming and laughing as it toys and torments these poor giants trying to get away. The hill giant just grabs his trunk and attacks you.
I should have rolled under the cart.
You should have, but you
Didn't. And I was reckless.
That's a 21.
Oh dear. But I raged.
Oh yeah. And that's a 20.
Oh dear.
Not a nat 20.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But I think now this is having a dream time after this.
So the first one is 17 bludgeoning, which is 8. And the next one is 14, which is 7.
Thank goodness. I mean, she's not looking good.
No? Well, this massive trunk just slam right into you. Lifts up a little bit. Slam right back into you. It's your go.
Yep. I'm just wondering if I think I can kill him on this round, or if I better make him scared of me on this round. Because Kella's no help. I can kill him. Reckless. 2 attacks with a great sword.
Going reckless. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2 and a 5. So that's a 9
Miss.
and a 12.
Miss.
I should have scared him.
You're like, I got this! Ah! And you hit your sword into the wagon, and it gets stuck, and you're like, ah! And you miss. You're like, okay, ah! And you miss.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
I was like, Nala, you got this! Kill it! Ooh, I just lost my die. That misses.
Ah!
John's gonna try to take you out.
Actually, he's gonna make it.
20?
Yeah?
Ooh! Hello, cat. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
It only hits you once.
Roll low. Roll low.
13.
And half of that is 6.
Correct.
And she had 5 hit points left.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Nala's
Nala goes down! Nala is unconscious! Thud!
Right before, when she sees the sword, or the tree coming.
Yeah.
Enough dragons! Yeah. I hope you heard that.
I love dragons.
Yep.
That was good. Alright. So, it is Nala's turn. Roll a
I have
death
to make
save.
a death save. And these were both really bad rolls.
Ha! Are they going in the jail?
I don't know what to do. They're bound to roll better this time.
That's what I was thinking.
You better roll better this time. I failed.
1 failure. Kaylee, don't play with that stuff, silly cat. You big beastie.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, no! No! Hey, she actually hit it!
Good.
Way to go, Kella!
Although now he knows she's there.
This is true. It does 15 damage.
Does Kella die?
No, this is Kella attacking it.
Oh, yeah.
So this little hand crossbow is just like, no! And shoots, and this little hand crossbow dart goes right into its eye, and it's just like...
He doesn't land on me, does he?
And dies.
On the cart? On the ground. Where does he land?
Pick a number between 1
No,
and 8.
don't make me kill myself.
Pick a number between 1 and 8.
7.
Roll the 3. Completely misses.
Good.
3. I rolled a 3. Death save failure. Okay, so you don't know what's happening because
No, 'cause
you're
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious.
It's death save.
9. Oh no! I'm gonna have to make a new character on the second episode.
Woo! DM win.
I don't know
Nala
what to do with
opens
these
up her
dice.
eyes. Did you put them in the dice?
Well,
Yeah?
that one I did. It rolled 9 2 times.
Nala opens up her eyes.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
Oh.
You're lying flat on the ground,
How did that
looking up at the sky.
How did that happen?
Except you can't see the sky
What
because
happened?
it's all foggy.
Oh,
And then this dragon's
I had
head
the weirdest dream.
just comes into focus
Oh, hello there.
and looks right down at you.
Hi. Hi, dragon.
You're a fierce little morsel.
I am. Fierce is my middle name.
It chuckles. It'd be such a shame to have to kill you.
I agree. You're smart.
Then you're gonna have to give me it.
Give you what?
The emissary.
The emissary of what?
Roll persuasion.
Well, I don't know what that is. Roll persuasion.
That's why it's not deception.
That's a 21.
21. Its eyes narrow and smoke continues to roll out of them. And it goes... And then you just... Everything goes dark because when he when he kind of huffs, it just shadows just shoot out of his nose, and you're completely surrounded by them. They don't do damage or anything like that. They're cold.
Okay.
Almost like icy, like frost breath, like open up a freezer and it just hits you. When the smoke kind of fades, you have 1 hit point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The dragon has stepped back. Doesn't seem to be looking at you anymore. It's kind of just looking around the area for something.
I can help you look for something.
It stops and looks at you. Yes.
I like to look for things.
Look for the emissary.
The emissary.
I can sense it. It is nearby. I must have it.
Didn't spell that right, doesn't matter. Don't want to be a pain or anything, but can you describe it?
It is something containing divine energy. I can smell it like a stench.
Is it in my wagon?
I don't know.
I have...
Let's find out. And he reaches out a claw and just...
Oh, wait. Oh, my friend's under there.
And the wagon goes... just like shatters into pieces and everything goes flying all over the place. And Kella is like left there, and there's like this massive gouge from one talon in the road next to her, and another one right there, and she's just like...
How's her leg look?
Her leg looks damaged, but she looks like she's gonna live.
Blood squirting out?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Was it there? It holds divine energy, you said.
Yeah. And then it just roars, "Show yourself!" And it actually breathes shadowy flames in a circle all around the area. So a section of the woods are now on fire with these weird shadow flames. There's a section of the road with this wall of flame coming up. Rocks are like exploding and shattering. Nothing comes out. Nothing shows itself, whatever this thing is saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look for this thing for you, okay?
And then it turns back, looks at you. Roll persuasion again.
Oh dear. Maybe I can't. Kella's damaged. I need him to heal her first. I got a 12.
His head just kind of comes right up until it's like right in front of you again, and you can only like stare into its one eye as smoke is rolling out of it again, and it blinks. Yes, fierce little morsel. Find it.
Okay.
Find the receptacle of the divine energy of the emissary.
Okay.
And then one of its talon reaches out, and it's kind of funny doing this, like, because like the tip of the claw is like this big, and you feel this cold burning sensation in your forehead.
Whew, chilly.
Yeah. It doesn't bleed because like it puts like a little scratch right there.
Yeah, it's probably as big as her head. The talon.
Yeah. But like the very, very tip of it puts
pointy.
a scratch
Okay,
right there.
Yeah.
And it is cauterized and frozen simultaneously.
So I don't take a hit point worth of damage?
No.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah. When
Am
you
I going to have a scar
it,
forever?
if you are lucky.
No, I was out of character. But okay. Yeah, she would ask that. Will I have a scar forever?
If you are lucky.
Oh, I like to be lucky.
When you find it, I will know.
Okay. Will I know? Because that's kind of important.
You should hope so.
Okay.
You're a little worried. He's a little worried. This might have been a mistake. Anyway, and then it just kind of like he crouches down, and then he just launches himself up, and then just flies, and is instantly gone in the fog.
Do you have a healing spell for my friend?
It's gone.
No. Shoot.
It takes a minute or two, and the fog kind of starts to fade, almost like it was being controlled or came from whatever this thing was.
Okay.
This crazy, fierce, dark dragon of awfulness. You can see roughly a dozen hill giant corpses strewn around the area. Some of them, it's weird, it's like they're half melted, half frozen.
Huh, that is weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Kella.
She like moans.
Should I go like snoop on those hail giants?
Ouch, yeah, go. I'm just
Or-
gonna rest.
Okay. Maybe the hill giants have the receptacle of.
You're gonna go search around?
Well, I might as well while we're here, and then I'll have to try to rig up something to carry Kella with.
You do have a lot of splintered wood.
Yeah.
Your cart is...
And everything's wrecked.
Oh, yeah. So
No
finding...
heroes from this.
Yeah. Finding, like, strips of, like, furs to, like, tie, like, a splint or something.
Or I can use, if
Easily
they
done.
have, like, if the hill giants have, like, any satchels or anything, I could use those to, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
They've got, basically little diaper shorts made out of fur.
Well, I'm not searching those.
No. And they have big clubs made out of the trunks of trees. That's it.
And
There's
that's
nothing
it.
else on them. Nope.
Okay, so I'll rig something up to try to carry Kel out of town.
Yeah, a couple pieces of splintered wood, timber, with what's left of some ragged, torn apart furs in between them, and you can make like a makeshift rig to like drag her.
Okay.
Yeah. She's okay. Like, she's not in danger of dying. She doesn't need immediate medical attention,
No,
but she
I
can't
need to
walk.
find her a cleric or
Yeah,
something.
she can't walk on her foot.
Right.
Yeah. And she's like, go, water deep. We need to get there. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Let's go. With Mo on hip foot. Oh, but don't sprain an ankle!
And you start trotting off towards water deep.
With her on like a stretcher.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's pulling a wagon. Now I'm pulling the stretcher.
There you go. You're going to make some coin off of that stuff, and it's all ruined.
Well, I wanted to be a hero.
There you go.
But I'll bring Kella back. That's heroic.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Okay. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up Tact Packtics for today.
Holy mackerel. That's crazy. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters. Ow! I just hurt myself. I was hit with the fear.